Hey guys, welcome back on what to. Remember what I told you what we're gonna learn last time? Whoops. Sorry. Okay. So I want you to a C major arpeggio. Actually, a C minor arpeggio. So a C minor arpeggio is this. Okay. I want you to move this E flat to here. Okay. At the beginning, you don't need the E flat, but when you're here, now you need an E flat, and then now, and you need a E flat too. Oh, whoops! Why did I add an E flat at there? So, this is a simple exercise or practice preparing for this, the main thing. Now, I want you before, so we have this, right? I want you to add a D here. Here too. Okay, so separate the two, okay? There we have that. So I want you to do 2 octaves in the first measure. So I want you to do 2 octaves at the first time. So 2 octaves, and then 2 times 1 octave, and then, okay, 1 times 2 octaves, 2 times 1 octave, 1 times 2 octaves, so it always keeps repeating that pattern. To when you're here, that changes. Okay, anyways, actually, why did I do it the other way around? Okay, so we have, I want you to, the C minor scale again. Delete everything except for the first 3 notes, which is these: C, D, and E flat. You can already see in the beginning of what we're doing this part. We remember when we were doing the left hand, look, same notes. Okay, so what you're gonna do is dot the C, so, and then dot the E flat, but you're gonna do, okay, first no dot it, do 2 times E flat at end. Alright, now I want you to dot it, make the C dotted and the first E flat dotted. So here's what we have. There you have it. Now, change it to octaves. There we go, see? Easy. Okay, we're not there yet. Okay, now, let's focus on this. Chopin took a lot of D from the whole scale of the C minor into the song. So, okay, I want you to delete first 4 notes and the last, wait. So first 4 notes and delete the first 4 notes and the last two notes, and then delete the fifth note. Okay, so here's what we. Oh wait, don't delete the fifth note. Sorry. So we have this. I want you to tiny turn. So okay, now change it a little bit. 3 times G and then 3 times G at beginning and then A flat and then once G. Okay, so here. Okay, now make the first G dotted and the last G dotted. So now the last G you don't need it. I mean the last round of the first 3 G's. Okay, now, yeah, so, wait, whoops. Now, hold the A flat for 2 beats. So here's what we have. Now, change it to all to octaves. So that's what we have. Now, let's repeat again. Now, I want you to... Okay. Sheldon changed strategies and turned it in a G major chord. G major. Okay, delete the last 6 notes. So, delete these. So, you have this. Remember what we did with this? So we have a G here also, right? I want you to do the same thing with the G. Well, don't end with another G, okay? It's not like... I don't want you to do that. I want you to just do this. Alright, that's enough. Now, change it into all. Okay, I want you to hold the A for 4 beats because it's a whole note. Now change it out into octaves. There we have it. And then yeah. Okay, now let's pay attention to this. Okay, I want you to do a G major arpeggio. So this is a G major arpeggio, right? Okay, only 1 octave. I was just showing a little bit. Now, delete the G, the top G. Now, delete the B. Actually, I want you to do a G major 5th interval, adding a G. Actually, don't add a G. Okay, so G. Okay, actually, I said it wrong. No need of an arpeggio. We're gonna use the 5th interval chord to do our first 2 notes in measure 15. Okay. Delete the B. Now separate them. D first and then G. So you have a 8th note rest and then another 8th note rest, and then we continue later. Okay, so here's what we have. Yeah, also change it into octaves. See? Yeah, so. And then, remember what we did with this? Now, instead of, okay, delete the D octave, the octave D. You have to try. I want you to do the opposite direction. And the dotted is the G now. both G's. Okay, so I want you to, okay, let's don't do it octaves. I want you to do a turn on a G and an A flat. Now, dot the G and dot the last G. First G and last G are all dotted. So here. We're not there yet. Anyways, okay, change it into octaves. Okay, now put them together. Well, we did. There yet. Whoops, sorry guys. I sometimes just make some funny mistakes. Now we're gonna do let's focus on don't feel bored. Always when you're learning a song, it all takes hard work and always needs tricks you need to find in the whole piece. Don't find this boring. That's actually fun. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so we have this, right? So we have a F, G, C. So there's, okay. Actually, I want you to do this. C major 5th interval chord. Now, do it into, okay, same note. Do it into 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay, so 5th interval, right? Turn the C, put the C here. Now, put the E here. Now, delete the E. Okay, so, now you're gonna add a F. Okay, same rhythm. Turn it into octaves. Okay, we're not here yet. Okay, you're gonna, okay, try to add them together from here. Okay, follow me. See? That is really easy, even though the speeds, Chopin etudes are always hard, tough, and tiring. Okay. Go. I want you to do a. I want you to do C major. C major. Okay, so just turn on the C to the G, C major chord. C major scale. Now delete the D and C. And now here's what you have. Okay, now put the E last and do the F 2 times. So F, G, F, E, okay? Now, dot the F and the dot the last F. Yeah, so, and hold the E for, how many beats is that? 3 beats. Actually, that's not 3 beats, that's 2.5 beats. Alright, so now turn it all into octaves. Cool, right? Now, add it. Okay, we're not there yet, but it's gonna be easy. Okay, we're gonna use the first 3 notes of the C minor chord. C minor major. C minor scale. Okay. Now you're gonna actually you're gonna delete a C. So you're gonna the last notes of this first page are the E flat and the D. Now 2 times E flat and then D. I want you to dot the first E flat. if you don't know what a dotted rhythm, okay, here's what's a dotted rhythm. For example. So a dotted rhythm is like if it's an eighth note. If it's just an eighth note. Okay, you turn 1 into a 16th note. So that's what a dotted rhythm is. A quarter eighth note, 2 eighth notes, one of the eighth notes turned into a 16th note. So do you get what I mean? So when I tell you dot the note, what do? You change that note into a 16th note, while the other last note is still an eighth note. You get what I mean? Yeah. So that was explaining what the dotted rhythm is. I'm gonna do a piano tutorial on the dotted rhythm. Yeah, because sometimes it is really important to make your wrists flat as possible and and make sure you relax your wrist. Doing dotted rhythm very slowly. You get it? So it's really important to relax your wrist while you're doing dotted rhythm. Dotted rhythm, it just make sure you relax your wrist. If you don't relax your wrist, it's like your wrist is moving a lot, and then you will have an injury, like what Lang Lang had in 2017. Yeah, it was a bad injury. That's how he came up with the nose. What if I remember me? Yeah. Okay, back on subject. Let's go back on subject. Okay, so dot the note, the first E flat. Okay, now put them all together. Alright, that's it. So our right hand is like that. Now let's work on, like in the beginning I said, how you did this. How you do this. Alright? Okay, so okay, whoops. 1 2 octaves, 2 octaves. No, whoops. 1 2 octaves, 2 1 octaves. 1 octave, 1 2 octaves, 2 2 octaves, 1 2 octaves, and then 2 2 octaves. Actually, the last 2 octaves. So we're going to stop right there. So the last 1 2 octaves, we're going to stop there because the next one is changed a little bit. Okay, so 1 2 octaves, 2 1 no whoops. 2 1 2 octaves, 2 1 octaves. Now 1 2 octaves again, and then 2 1 octaves again, and then 1 2 octaves again. Alright, that's where we stop. Now instead of G, do the F sharp. You're only gonna do that once. Want you to do it is gonna be 1 2 octaves. I mean 2 1 octaves. Okay, now I want you to focus on this one. So this is one of the most hardest part of this piece, but if you look closely, it is easy. Trust me. Keep on this learning of this piece. It looks hard. find the tricks. Here's a tip. So we have let's dive into it. So first we have okay, I want you to do an F. Wait, that's not F. Okay, I want you to do a B minor fifth interval chord without the F sharp into an F. Okay, so we have that. Oh, whoops, I did it wrong, actually. Oh, sorry, guys. What is that? Oh, this actually. That's easy. We have a diminished chord of a sixth interval. Actually, this is not a diminished chord. It's a G major. Cool. You're always learning more stuff when you're playing it. So, alright. So G major, right? Put it here. And then adding that B. So, we have this. So, you're gonna do octave. So here's all we have. Now, change the B into B flat and the D into the D flat. So, and everything else is the same. And then now, you have a okay, so this, you have an F major, F major fifth interval chord, move the F into here, or here, right? And then now, add this at A. So, now switch the A into an A flat. Yeah, it's really just a chromatic scale here. And then now, okay, if you don't know what a chromatic scale is, okay, lots to learn, guys. A chromatic scale is going all the keys, all throughout the keys. If you didn't believe that you can do it, you can't do it. So here's what it is. Without stop, and then, or you can use this finger from the. This is harder. I should do it from here. From the chromatic Etude. This is much harder. It's training the weak fingers to be strong. Yeah, it's very easy. It's very hard to believe you can do that, but it's all about fingering that makes it so important. Alright, let's go back on subject and let's do. Okay, so we have this, right? Next note is a G. So we have a chromatic here. So yeah, so we have first, and then B flat. A, and then A flat. Now G. Yeah, now you have a going back and forth chromatic. So I want I want to teach you guys how to do a chromatic scale. So chromatic scales, you can use either 3, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 3. The easiest one is the 1, 2, 3. I usually use this when I'm doing a campanula. I usually just use 1, 2, 3. It's easier. So let me show you how I did it. There's a chromatic scale in the end of the song of the campanula. Yeah, that's a chromatic scale. Let's go back on subject and let's do how to do a chromatic scale. We're gonna do a chromatic scale from C to B flat. So, that's what the song says. Okay, I've told you how to do chromatic before. That was one of my lessons. If you go to my lesson playlist, you can see one of my lessons. There was a teaching on how to do chromatic scale. So you have, but it doesn't say it what it is called. Okay, so here, if you see 2 black keys, okay, black keys you use. If you see white, black, white, black, white, white, black, white, black, you're gonna use your 1/3 finger. And now you see a white, white, black. 1, 2, 3. And then we're only gonna stop here. If you see white, white, black, 1, 2, 3. If you see white, black, white, black, 1, 2, 1. Oops, 1, 3, 1, 3. If you see white, black, white, black, white, black, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. All right. So this is how it works. Very easy to do a chromatic scale. Anyways, let's go quick. It's already 27 minutes. Okay. So I want you to do first when you're doing a G major, and then you do a chromatic scale, and then you and then you're gonna stop at D flat. So here's what we have. Okay. We have this. So actually, you're gonna do 2 chromatic scales. Only 2 here. You do 2 chromatics. So while you're doing that, you have to do another chromatic right here. So how you do it is you first do the first. Okay, I want you to do a C to B chromatic, and then a B to an A chromatic. Now I'm going to combine these two. So how you do it is first the C to B chromatic, and then a B to A. So this is not how you do it. That's not how you do it. What I mean is you're going to mix them together. So when you're finished with the first note, you go to the second chromatic scale. So this is how you. Oops, this is not. When you're doing the descending chromatic, you don't need to do the blending with that last one. Yeah. So let's put them together. So when we are now, so when so same place where you start the left right hand. Okay, so. that's it. So thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Spread the word. Always watch my playlist and notify me in the comment box if you found a tutorial on the Etude Opus 25 set and the Opus 10 set, because I really want to learn all them all. So I just don't want a plain one. I want a very good one. For example, like Paul Barton. I don't need. Oh, sorry, I said his name wrong. Paul Barton. He doesn't really have all the etudes. He doesn't have the wrong note etude tutorial. This. Yeah. So Paul Barton. So you don't need to find a tutorial on the waterfall etude, the chromatic etude, the torrent etude, the revolutionary etude, what else? Ocean etude, and the octave etude. Everything else you can find a tutorial on. So you need to find 18 tutorials, but I'll very appreciate it if you find a tutorial. And remember to comment me if you found one. So thank you. See you on part 3.